Well, my sister-in-law, Darlene, had died of breast cancer. I remember feeling sure that we were going to save her. And she was my best friend. Maybe it's because of all the pain I'd been through in my life, but I started feeling like I needed to surround myself with people I loved and people that loved me. And one night, very late, I was sitting by my computer, and for whatever reason, my thoughts went to this special grade school class that I went from kindergarten to 7th grade with. And I started thinking about these kids.
Well, you know, the saying is, you can't go home again. And in a way, of course, that's true. I mean, you never really can go back to the past, to just the way things were. But what is important is that the things that were part of that past, the important things, the formative things, the things that leave their marks on you in positive ways, those things can come forward out of the past, and they can be with you here in the present. And they can make a difference. They can add something new to who you are and what you do and what makes you the person you are right now, right here in the present.
After the piece had aired on Good Morning America, I couldn't believe how big the story had become and how much love it had spread. And I sat there and I began to realize a whole bunch of things about this whole experience. But most of all, I realized the fact that we were the civil rights movement moving forward. And we had passed that message of love along to our children. We had seen the ugliest parts of the struggle. We had watched our city burn. Yet we had learned not to fall prey to invitations to hate, and when the violence was laid at our own personal doorsteps. And it was this knowledge that we had been taught that had bound us together and remained in our hearts. We had learned the wisdom to understand our fellows and understand why they may be angry inside. We as kids, and now as adults, had passed the test. And when we compared notes almost a half a century into our lives, we had the pride of knowing that we had passed that test. We had led colorblind lives. And all because we had been invited to look through the eyes of one special man.